Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, guys. I know it's been a long time, but now I'm back. You'll be seeing me here and there with podcasts, but we will be doing more of vlogs now. We are changing the gear, darling. So, as you know, if you see me here at Sun Studios, you know that I am not alone. And before I forget, guys, this video is sponsored by Sun Studios. Please do check us out on all social media platforms. And if you want to come and shoot your video here in this beautiful studio, you can contact us and then you come, you view the studio. You don't have to be under pressure, So you have to come view and then after viewing, you book. You book immediately after viewing. But then, guys, I'm not there. Today, I am not alone. I am with this beautiful, gorgeous lady. I am with Bridget Brio. Hi, Bridget.
Hi, Zintle. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good.
So we are actually twins because we're like, I'm Bridget, you're Bridget.
Oh, is your other name Bridget?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm getting nervous. I don't know why. But I've been excited, but my excitement is getting back. No, it's fine.
It's getting back,
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're just having a conversation. And these are your things, man. I see you. You're always vlogging, hey?
Yeah,
On your
I try.
Okay, so introduce yourself to the viewers and
Yeah.
tell us how just introduce yourself for now.
Oh, okay. No. It's Bridget, the CEO of Brio Beauty and Makeup. I'm from Soshanguve. What more can I say?
Why don't you tell them that you have a YouTube channel, you have a song? I think, is it with Big Nas, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, Heavyweight.
Yeah,
Yes, I have
Heavyweight. You have a song, like there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's difficult to introduce myself because my profile is too long. I always leave out some stuff, but yeah.
So-
You'll help me unfold, right?
Yes, I will help
Yeah.
you unfold as we go.
Yeah.
So, Bridget, please tell us how you grew up. Like, what were your ambitions? How was your upbringing?
Yeah. Growing up, I actually, from a very young age, I actually wanted to be an actress.
Really?
Yeah. I would imitate them, after a soapy, I would try to, imitate them and find a character that fits in well with me and be like, yeah. So I loved doing that a lot.
Yes.
So at a certain age, I felt like, why am I sitting at home watching people succeeding? What am I doing?
Wow.
I started feeling uncomfortable
And
with
what
having
age was
to
that?
watch.
Sorry?
Yeah, I was very young.
So that
from
means you
primary, secondary, yeah.
So you
around
got very independent at a young age. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, not really, but I wanted to. I just didn't want to ask as a small baby. I
Yeah.
wanted to have my own thing.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
So where do you think that thinking comes from? Because most people who, when we look at the trace of
Yeah.
most people who are succeeding,
Yeah.
not that all of them, but most of them, you find that they come from home where the mom used to sell, where there were businesses and things like that. And the child sees that and it's like, oh, this is actually the way of life. Where did that thing come from you to say that, you know what, as a child, I just don't want to ask and ask and ask from my mom, but I want to be that independent person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes from internal. I can't really say I was inspired by anyone, honestly. It was just in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it in me. Unless if I was inspired by something and that I cannot recall it.
Yeah.
But it was just in me, because I used to tell my mom, hey, mom, watching a movie, you can do it once in a while, but that 2 hours, you should be doing something that can develop yourself.
That's so powerful.
So it has just been in me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I like movies a lot, guys. I watch a lot of movies.
They are
and
time
series.
consuming. They are time
But I think
consuming.
it's also just my way of relaxing. But
Yeah.
definitely, I stand with you there to say that as
Yeah.
much as you can have those things, but also learn a skill that will
Yeah.
take you far. And you
Yeah.
have said that you are you're a beauty queen. You do those
Yes.
beauty things. So tell
Yeah.
us, how did you get into that path?
Yo, I think it started around in 2017.
How old were you then?
I if I say it, people are now gonna be calculating
Oh, okay. No, it's
my
fine. But were
age.
you in
I
tertiary, or you were still high school, or
No,
it
I
was
was in
after?
tertiary. I was
Oh,
in
okay,
tertiary, yeah,
okay.
already. Yeah. So it started, okay, I had a friend who was doing makeup and I asked her to teach me how to do eyebrows. Right? Yeah, and I developed interest from there. I went to some workshops, makeup workshops. Then I just felt like, no, this is where my strength is,
Yeah,
and yeah, I fell in love with it. Then in 2019, I decided to register
a
a
business.
company.
Wow.
Yeah, Rio Beauty and Makeup.
And how is it doing now?
Ah, it's doing well, it has its up and down, but yeah, I'm happy with
With where it is.
with where it is, yeah, and where it's going.
Ooh,
Cause
I
that's
love
the
that.
exciting part.
The faith there, girl. I see it. Amen.
Yeah.
So I also want to know that, okay, you start this thing and you're
Yeah.
starting it, probably you just saying, oh, okay, I'm doing this thing just to, for myself. You're not
Yeah.
thinking, or did you think about it business wise to say that I'm learning this so that I can turn it into a business, or it was a thing of I'm doing it for
It
myself?
was self-development. I was just wanted the skill. Yeah. I
So,
just wanted the
what pushed you to that point to say that, you know what? Actually, Bridget, we can turn this thing into a business. Like, it doesn't only have to be
um
me.
I think it's the compliments and people saying, why don't you charge people? Why don't you make up people in and I was like, sounds like a plan. Thank you for giving me the idea. Yeah.
So now I see you're working with like big television people, like you're working with big companies. Like, how
Yeah.
did that go about, and how does it feel like being just this young girl who started this thing as just self development, and now it's like taking bigger heights? How did that feel?
Yeah. No,
And how did it
I'm
come about?
proud. I'm proud. Like I'm one person who fights.
Yeah.
I just fight, you know.
Mm.
So yeah, I try to make connections. I socialize. I try
Yeah, a
to
big socialite.
socialize.
I
Yeah.
know.
And then I sell myself, hi, how are you? I'm good. Where do you stay? Sharp. Or, I'm doing this business.
Yeah,
What. I
marketing.
market myself like that. Yeah.
That's so
And
beautiful, man. That's so beautiful. You find so many people have, the skills, but
yeah.
what's beating them, it's the marketing side. Like, if you're a
Yeah.
person who's not a socialite,
Yeah.
hey, it tends to be a very bit difficult. Like, I see it with my mother-in-law. She's
Yeah.
not a big socialite, but she's into the business industry.
Yeah.
So sometimes it forces her to come out of her shell,
Yeah.
to socialize, because obviously if you're a business person, you must know
It
how to
does.
market
It
yourself.
does. You know what? It's passion above everything.
That's
When you
powerful.
love it with all of your heart, you will just go out of character.
You'll just
Because
do it.
if it was just me and not Brio Beauty and Makeup, I don't think it was gonna be easy for me to socialize. But
Yeah.
because it's always in my mind, I breathe Brio Beauty and I live, yeah. So
So now how does it come about, you having this song with Heavyweight? Like,
yo.
I was so excited when my sister was like, Bridget is recording a song. I'm like, what? How did it even get there? Like,
Yo, it just happened.
you
Can I say
lie. There's no
that?
such thing as it just happened.
It just happened. Well, I was writing a song. I wrote the song,
So
man.
you're a songwriter.
You can put it that way. But
Okay.
I also need to give Heavyweight the credit because
Okay.
I wrote the song and I was like to him, I wrote the song and I want to. And he was like, okay, let's change here and there. And I loved his version
Yeah.
of the song. So on the very same day, we were like, let's go and record. Just like that, I'm telling you.
And then
I'm
after,
telling
it's
you.
like king video,
Yeah, we
what?
had a video shooting. Next thing it was on
Channel
Channel
O.
O. And I was like, what?
So after that, why haven't you been writing and why haven't we been getting hits like Bridget, come on.
Hey,
We need something. We need
Yeah,
something.
hey, there's a lot. There's a lot happening, in my life. It's too many businesses.
It's overwhelming.
It's work also. Yeah, there's a lot. Being a wife, a businesswoman.
Napa, you're
Ngapha I'm
working.
working.
So
Ngapha
much.
I'm a mother.
Ooh, child. You don't even look like a mom. You don't even look, yes, you
Okay.
look like this young lady,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it shows, like, what I love the most is that what I'm taking out from your story is that you can be a young person who is successful,
Yeah.
who has their own business, a
Yeah.
person who's studying. I think you're studying there because I saw one of your statuses. You're like going back.
I'm studying with two
Ooh.
universities.
When do you have time for yourself?
Yeah, Aisha.
When do you have time for
I
yourself?
just force things and
But
they happen.
but it's so inspiring because it shows um your story speaks to a lot of young people to say that you can be a wife and you can be a student and you can be
A mother
a mother,
and
you
a
can be a
businesswoman.
businesswoman, like you can do all these things like and still look beautiful because
Thank you.
you don't have to look like your problems. You don't have to look depressed and
Yeah,
all that. So
of
I'm
course.
very inspired myself as a young wife to say that, wow,
Yeah,
I'm taking a lot from your story. So
yeah,
now let's go back to Beauty Brio.
yeah.
So what vision do you have for the company? What mission do you have? If there's someone watching there, maybe a corporate or someone who's big and they're like, wow, I want to
Okay.
work with Bridget. How do people get hold of you? And like tell them your mission, your vision for the
Vision.
company and all those things.
Okay, can I read it
Yes,
out?
you can read it
Okay.
out.
Um, our vision lies in creating a relaxing atmosphere with the highest degree of customer service using innovative techniques and superior products.
That's powerful. That's powerful.
Yeah, and our mission is to renew your confidence by enhancing your beauty through a team of highly skilled creative professionals. We strive to exceed your expectations by providing the best beauty services. And our values lies on altruism, the principle and moral practice of concern for happiness of other human beings. Passion, putting your heart and mind into the work to get the best result. Accountability, responsibility of our actions that influence the lives of customers and fellow workers. Education, continued learning of knowledge and skills, keeping up to date with the latest trends. Thank
Ooh, child, that's what we
you.
want. So now I want to ask, since you started Beauty Brio, are you working alone or have you hired people?
I have hired.
You lie.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling us how many people has your company hired?
No, I have two for now.
Oh, but
Yeah, I
that's
have
growth,
two for
hey, from
yeah.
one hands to
Yeah.
now, from
Yes.
two hands to now, is it eight, six hands? Yo, wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was doing the math. I'm like, okay, let me do the math quickly.
Yeah.
But then I'm so proud of you. And also, do you mind maybe looking into the camera and telling people the kind of services that you provide? Because I know it's not only makeup. You
Yeah.
also do like you have classes where you teach people how to do their own makeup and
Yes.
also massaging things.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you please tell us about the packages that you have?
Oh, okay. We provide makeup services, eyelash extensions, nail technology, waxing, massage, And we also have classes, workshops for, yeah, skills workshops. Did I leave out anything? Oh, also hair services. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, I think that's all. Waxing, massage, hair, makeup, nail technology. Yeah.
Okay, so now you said you do classes, right? So
Yeah.
tell us about your upcoming class because I think it's in July.
Yeah.
So how do people reach you? Maybe if I say, you know what, Bridget, I want to register and come to your makeup class. How do
Yeah.
people get in contact with you? Where can people see your work? Maybe
Yeah.
someone is like, okay, I want to see Bridget's beauty Brio's profile. Where do people go?
Yeah. Okay, you can just search for Brio Beauty and Makeup on Facebook, also Instagram, or you can WhatsApp us at 072 416 5585. Our upcoming class, we've got a class for 1 week. Yo, I'm not sure about the dates. Is it
Okay, we'll put the
July?
poster here, guys.
Okay, yeah, yeah, we'll put the poster, and we've got a 1 day workshop on Saturday, which is the 5th of July. So yeah, more information will be on the poster on what's included in the workshop and the prices and all. Yeah.
So how does it feel? How does it feel seeing yourself driving as a wife? Like I would see your content. Like guys, this person has a whole content. She's just not only into beauty, okay?
Yeah.
She can hold a whole comparing company, but she's just like sitting on it. I don't know why she's not providing us her services because wow, like every time when she cooks for her husband, I'm like, wow, girl, you even go extra mile to put in desserts. Nah, I don't even do that. I don't even think about doing that. So why are we not getting a catering company? Like, why are we not getting that? Why are we not getting YouTube? Like, she's a you know there are those people that we call WhatsApp influencers. She's a WhatsApp influencer, and I don't know why she doesn't want to come out of that. Why don't you come out?
Did you see my status where I baked a banana bread?
Yes.
In my mind, I was like, Brio Bakes is coming.
We need it. We need it, Bridget. Like like you are just so multi-talented, and you have like different skills,
Yeah.
which is beautiful, and it can generate you a lot of money. Hey, like I'm
Yeah.
already counting on your behalf. I'm like, this person works with Skeem-Saam. This person works with more heavyweights. This person, it must be coming in. The numbers are numbering, guys. The numbers are numbering.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so beautiful. So when can we expect you on our YouTube? You know, you're on you posting, giving us vlogs, giving us cooking vlogs, beauty vlogs. And I said you should vlog coming here. Did you vlog?
I did not.
Ah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know, I'm
Bridget.
struggling with that.
Why?
Yo, I shooting content.
But you always shoot it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
You're
do.
always shooting
But to
content.
post is a problem.
Why?
To edit. Yeah, I think editing is the problem.
But the ones you post on WhatsApp, they are already edited most of the time.
Not really.
But you do the basic editing.
Yeah, the basic. Not really. You know what I do? Okay, TikTok does it for me. I just put on everything and then it creates a video for me. Something like that. Yeah, I'm not so good with these things.
But you want to be on YouTube. You want to be in these spaces, Bridget.
Yeah.
That's your next skill that you should learn.
I should.
Editing, right?
I should. Yo, and once I learned that, yo, you guys will be in
Siseging
trouble. You'll be in trouble.
So can people visit your YouTube page to see also your song? Can we link
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
our description,
Oh,
or
please.
you know
Yeah.
the name of your YouTube channel?
It's just Bridget Brio.
Oh, Bridget Brio.
Yeah.
So you can give people your social media just so they connect with you also on a personal level. I don't know if you would want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just say your social medias before we wrap up.
Yeah. Okay. No, on TikTok, it's Nkosivile's mom,
Okay.
Miss Madoops.
Okay.
And on Facebook and Instagram, I'm Bridget Brio. Yeah.
Okay. So now before we wrap up, what can you say to a person a young person who's sitting at home looking at our economy, someone who doesn't have a job, and maybe they also don't come from a good background, what can you say to them after all that you have experienced, because except you just working like your normal job, you're
Yeah.
also a person who has learned skills, and
Yeah.
you have learned how to use those skills to generate money for you, because I saw your courses, they also come with you teaching people how to also generate money from the
Yeah.
beauty
How to start
industries.
a business
Yeah, how
and
to
all.
start a business and monetize it. So, what can you say to that young person who's seated at home, whether they have a skill or they don't have a skill? What can you say to them?
Oh, okay. I would say that there's nothing you cannot achieve. Ne? It's in your mind. You need to start. You need to start and stop making excuses. So yeah, follow that dream. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. You just have to stop making excuses.
Yeah, and
Because
we
we
have
all have a
excuses.
story. Stop saying, but Ini, but what? We all have a story. Get up and make it happen.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bridget. I think
Yeah.
that's very inspiring. Mostly also as wives who are like, but my husband is taking care of me. What if I have? What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna do? So,
Exactly. And especially if you have kids.
yeah,
You know, it's worse when you have kids.
because
Like
it's
you
not only
really
about
need it's
yourself.
not only about yourself.
Yeah.
You can make excuses for yourself, it's fine. But what about the kids? Get up, do something
For
for
them.
them. Yeah.
That's very inspiring. I myself too, I have learned, and definitely I'm coming to your class in July.
Oh,
I've
that's
seen you sent me
great.
the poster, so definitely I
Yeah.
have to reserve my spot. I have to
Yeah.
book and reserve my spot. Guys, I'll
Yeah.
post the posters here, everything that she spoke about, the mission, the vision of the
Yeah.
company, the posters of the upcoming classes, they will all be here. Her
Yeah.
contact details will be on our description. Her YouTube channel, please go and stream that song and view
Yeah.
that song. Let's make it come back again, Let's
Yeah.
make it trend. Let's use it on our TikTok, It has to
Yeah.
trend so that she gets motivated to give us another hit, because we are waiting. We've been waiting. And also, maybe it will also motivate her to go and learn the editing skills, because we want her on our social medias. She's a great influencer, guys. As you can see, she learned a skill and she monetized it. So we need such influencers, influencers who will show us the work, guys, not only the beauty but also the brains. So thank you so much, Bridget, for coming. It was lovely to have you and to just get to know you and your business side. I myself, I am
Yeah.
very motivated when it comes to aesthetics,
Yeah.
how you dish up for your husband,
Yeah.
how you carry yourself also as just as a young lady,
Yeah.
the skills that you have learned. And
Yeah.
also I am coming to the beauty industry. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Viewers at home, please do not forget that this video was sponsored by Sun Studios. If you want to come and book yourself a slot here at Sun Studios, please do check us out on all social media platforms as Sun Studios. And we also have a website. If you want to see our mission and vision of the Sun Studio company, you can go to www.sunstudios.com and then check us there. You can also book there. So thank you. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.